Hello, everyone. What a spectacular day, right? I mean, perfect. So happy Mother's Day. I am Deborah Leibowitz. I am the Provost, Chief Academic Officer of this fine institution, and I am pleased to declare Quinnipiac University's 2025 Commencement Exercise 4, I know you know who, the School of Health Science is officially open! For those that are able, please stand for the national anthem, which will be performed by a fellow graduate, Gabrielle May Sparks.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, you have an alternative there if the health sciences thing doesn't work out. All right. So I am honored to be here today with you on this beautiful occasion celebrating our graduates. I want to thank each of you in advance for staying with us through to the end of the ceremony. Wouldn't want you to miss the tassel turn at the end. And I'd like to take a moment to recognize members of the platform party, which consists of our guest speaker, whom you will meet in a few moments, university administrators, members of our board of trustees, and members of the health sciences leadership. It's now my honor to introduce Dr. Judy Olean, who has served as the 9th president of Quinnipiac University since 2018. Under her visionary leadership, Quinnipiac has experienced remarkable growth and innovation and advances in academic excellence. As she steps down at the end of next month, making this her very last commencement at Quinnipiac, after 6 over the last few days, we extend our heartfelt gratitude and best wishes for her future endeavors. Please join me in welcoming President Judy Olean to the podium.
Thank you, Deb, for your remarkable leadership and for our special friendship. Hello, everyone. Mothers, happy Mother's Day. Yeah. And look what we crafted for you in terms of those painted blue skies. Isn't it beautiful? I want to, first of all, welcome our graduates and their families and friends who are joining us on this milestone moment in your lives. We're here to celebrate you today, the awesome graduates of the School of Health Sciences. We celebrate all that you've accomplished, the impact you've had, and the people you've become. I'd like to welcome our distinguished speaker and guest, Dr. Barry Stein, who is the Vice President, Chief Clinical Innovation Officer at Hartford Healthcare, and a great friend to Quinnipiac University. Thank you, Barry, for speaking to us and for the game-changing partnership we enjoy with you and with all of Hartford Healthcare. Our students and faculty have been immensely enriched through the learning, practice, and entrepreneurial opportunities offered through our partnership with Hartford Healthcare. Thank you. Now, for a tradition here at Quinnipiac, I ask our graduates to stand and to turn to face the audience as we recognize your partners, spouses, moms, dads, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, dear friends. They are the loved ones who've been here for you time and again, before every challenge and after every success. So let's give these amazing people in your lives a heartfelt round of applause. Yes. Thank you, families. And while you're standing, no, keep standing. Let's also give a great round of applause to our wonderful faculty and staff, led by Interim Dean Jeff McGubbin. So, thank you, Jeff, first of all, for your impactful leadership during your time here at QU. What a great year. You left such a positive mark in many areas, and we hope you come back to visit us. And thank you to the faculty and staff who have been with you through sometimes some difficult times, but always as your advisors, mentors, and people who are truly rooting for you. Let's give a big round of applause to the faculty and staff. Thank you. You may now sit. I want to give a big shout out to every one of you in the many ways this class and the School of Health Sciences give back to Quinnipiac and to all our surrounding communities. You are truly inspirational for all of us in all that you do. To our graduates, you've waited for this moment a long time. And look, you've made it. This has been quite a journey, one marked by a massive amount of learning, and I use that word very carefully and intentionally, massive amount of learning. I expect you also managed to squeeze in a bit of fun, maybe a lot of fun, and some memorable moments. And there were some twists and turns along the way for many of you. I congratulate you and thank you for adjusting with such grace, generosity, and kindness to, yes, that thing called a pandemic that many of you experienced while you were here at Quinnipiac. You weathered that period with strength, with resilience and kindness, as I said. You supported each other. You supported the surrounding communities. You emerged stronger, and here you are, finishing on a high note with a brilliant future ahead of you. When we look at this class, we see the trailblazers of tomorrow, who are prepared to embrace a world where change is accelerating, where there are many people who deserve to be lifted despite what life has dealt them. And you'll do more than that. You'll lead change as professionals in many fields of healthcare: PAs, PTs, OTs, social workers, athletic trainers, in biomedical sciences, diagnostic imaging, radiology technicians, cardiac perfusionists, microbiologists, and much more, in case I left anyone out. You'll carry with you the life experiences of the last few years that have shaped you into the person you are today, that have exposed you to a different set of ideas, to different people, to different cultures. And that person you've become, who appreciates, hears across, and seeks to bridge those differences, you're the person that the world needs more than ever today. We say in our mission statement that our aspiration for our graduates is that they leave us as enlightened global citizens equipped for careers of the future. Our fervent hope is that over the last few years, all the people you interacted with, every teacher, every peer, advisor, preceptor, coach, every professor who helped you discover talents within you that you didn't know you had, every QU alumnus, that all of these people, that this village prepared you for your chosen career, for the need to adapt to constant changes professionally and in life, and also for the capacity to be an open, respectful, and curious listener. Curiosity is a quality that we need to see more of. Everything I know about you and your development here tells me that this progression in which you are indeed experiencing happened during your time at Quinnipiac. When I think about what I'm asking you to be and do, it really applies to me too. I'm with you. I too am contemplating those same things as I prepare for my own move onto the next phase of my career. And this being my last commencement in this seat, it's especially telling to me what this means and what I need to be thinking about alongside you. How to stay abreast of accelerating change, how to continue to adapt, how to lift others, to have positive impact, to make a difference, and to keep learning for the rest of my life. And I hope we all do that. While here at Quinnipiac, you've made friends that'll be your posse for the rest of your life. Some of you may even have found your partners for the rest of your life. Plus, you have 70,000 fellow alumni who can help you along your journey. They are your family. They are your Bobcat family that's here for you. We're your home away from home. Visit us often. Stay connected to the close friends you've made here, to your teammates, to faculty and staff who've mentored you and advised you and impacted you on this journey of growth over the last few years. All of us at Quinnipiac look forward to following your adventure, to riding your coattails, to bragging about you every time you have an ounce of success and likely much more, to beaming with pride as we cheer you along the way in your journey. It has been a joy to watch your class grow and shine ever brighter. As you begin this next chapter, remember, you have the resilience to turn adversity into advantage. You've been through that. You have the leadership capacity to blaze new trails and bring others along. And you have a Bobcat network on campus across the country and around the world to draw on whenever you need it and to give back to in return. I know you are ready. You are career ready, life ready, healthcare ready, and future ready. Congratulations to the Bobcat class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. Quinnipiac University is better, much better for your leadership. I am a better leader for our partnership. Thank you. And as you always say, we know you go on being a Bobcat for life. All right, so now we get to hear from your colleagues. Exactly. Thank you. I call forward Catherine D'Amato. Catherine is from Newington, Connecticut, and is a dual degree graduate, soon to be graduate, of health sciences and physician assistant studies, and she is representing the senior class.
Thank you to the platform party, and thank you everyone for coming today. There's been a recent TikTok trend going around with videos captioned, "Almost forgot that this is the whole point." And when you stop and really reflect, it resonates. Graduation, the day we've once tried to avoid, is finally here. From the perfect grass we're not allowed to walk on, to my love for rice bowls from the rat, Quinnipiac has become home. Looking back on 4 years of all-nighters in the library, way too many sorority finds, and last calls at Dickerman's, I've realized this moment and everything it took to get here is exactly the point. These past 4 years have shown us just how quickly time flies. We've faced challenges, none greater than the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. During finals week of our freshman year, I lost my dad to COVID. That moment taught me the true meaning of strength and redefined resilience for me and so many others facing loss and isolation at that time. But beyond personal hardships, we've overcome shared obstacles, both big and small. Whether it was circling for parking spots when there's no parking, navigating the complexities of living alone, or opening emails that said class on Zoom instead of snow day, we learned to adapt. Thanks to the support of our professors, faculty, and staff, we found the strength to reach this milestone today. So as life deals our next hand, remember Bob Marley's words, and always smile with the rising sun. Graduating from the School of Health Sciences means more than just completing demanding coursework. We've joined clubs, competed in athletics, gained clinical experience, and attended countless hours of IPE, all while experiencing the simple joy of $2 Tuesday. But regardless of how we spent our time, one thing unites us all: the lasting relationships we've built. When I think of the best friends I've made, the roommates I've lived with, the professors who have guided me, and the unforgettable group chats I've been a part of, I'm reminded of Chris Stapleton's song Millionaire, because love truly is more precious than gold. And leaving this chapter behind, I know we've all felt that kind of love here at Quinnipiac. To those starting new jobs, congratulations. The first day may feel overwhelming, but smile with the rising sun. To those moving away, embrace the adventure, and stay in touch, because the love we've felt here is more precious than gold. For those heading to grad school, the road will be tough, but remember our resilience and Bob Marley's words, every little thing's gonna be all right. And to those still figuring it out, know that the journey is the whole point. It's not about the destination, but the people, challenges, and growth that shape us. Regardless of the branch of healthcare we may pursue, we are ready. Together we step into the world prepared to make a difference, improving lives, advancing medicine, and shaping the future of healthcare with the knowledge and compassion that Quinnipiac has given us. Now, if I must leave you with final words of wisdom, let it be live boldly, make mistakes, try new things, love learning, and above all, fall in love with the journey. Because at the end of the day, this is the whole point. Thank you, happy Mother's Day, and congratulations to the School of Health Sciences, class of 2025.
Thank you, Catherine. So on behalf of the graduate students who are graduating today, I invite forward Olivia Jane Ferreira. Olivia is getting her master's degree in occupational therapy today and is from Lakeville, Massachusetts.
Thank you, Provost Leibowitz and members of the platform party. Good afternoon, graduates, family, and faculty. As we're all gathered here on the quad this afternoon, I'd like you to picture this. You're standing at the base of a mountain, looking up and searching for the peak, except it's hidden behind a thick layer of clouds. You've never been hiking before. You feel unprepared with only a backpack and a few trail markers responsible for getting you to your destination. Your stomach is in knots, uncertain of what the journey ahead may look like. This may be similar to the feeling you felt on your first day here at Quinnipiac. Standing in your dorm with your new roommate, probably moving away from home for the first time, and debating whether or not it's too early in the semester to start wearing sweatpants to class. You moved through the days, the weeks, and the months, at times maybe wishing them away so you could get out into the real world faster. As you sit here today and reflect on your college years, I bet there's at least one memory that comes to your mind of the time you made a new friend, got your first A on an exam, or made your dream sports team. Had you rushed to the finish line, you wouldn't have been able to experience all these small moments that really weren't so small and ended up having a great impact on your time at Quinnipiac. These seemingly minor pieces of your story are what make you, you. If you move through life only ever focused on reaching your next destination or getting that next promotion, or dwelling on how many years you have until retirement, then you end up wishing away life. It's easy to believe that today marks the destination, but really, today is the beginning of a new chapter in the journey we call life. Yes, there will be destinations to reach in life, but remember, true fulfillment doesn't come just from achieving a goal. It will come from embracing the process, from learning, growing, and evolving as you go. The journey is where you'll find meaning, purpose, and connection. So, as you take your next steps, don't rush towards the destination. Climbing a mountain isn't just about reaching the peak, just as going to college isn't only about getting the degree. Instead, it's about the lessons you learned from every step you took, each classroom you sat in, each person you met along the way. It's about the strength you gained from the struggle and the beautiful views you witnessed along the way. The summit will always be there, but the climb is what shapes us. just as Quinnipiac will still be here when we enter this new chapter, but the years here are what transformed us into the individuals we are today. Without the support of my parents, friends, and the occupational therapy faculty, I would not have had the opportunity to grow into the person that I have become. So, to all of you, thank you. I would like to leave you with this reminder. The destination may mark an end of a chapter, but it is the journey, the struggles, the triumphs, the lessons that truly define us. Congratulations, graduates. This is just the beginning of your story. Thank you.
Thank you, Olivia. So it's clear to me that, OT has got something going on here today. Yeah, and I think, there's we can work on a little bit of healthy rivalry in the next phases of this process, right? Yeah, I see all the faculty shaking their heads. Yes, so that means that, the PTs and the OTs and the health sciences and the BMS students, you all got to get your game on. I now call forward Karen Majeski, Associate Professor of Occupational Therapy, who will introduce our keynote speaker.
Dr. Barry Stein is an experienced physician executive and innovation leader across multiple medical domains, specialties, and organizational functions. Recognizing artificial intelligence as the fuel for healthcare innovation, Dr. Stein is developing an enterprise capability to unlock AI's transformative applications in a safe and trustworthy way. At Hartford Healthcare, Dr. Stein serves as the Chief Clinical Innovation Officer, the Chief Medical Informatics Officer, and the leader of Hartford Healthcare's Center for AI Innovation. He also practices as a vascular and interventional radiologist. Dr. Stein received his postgraduate medical training at Massachusetts General Hospital, Harvard Medical School, where he did his radiology residency, served as chief resident, and completed fellowships in MRI and vascular and interventional radiology. He received his medical degree from the University of Stellenbosch, Cape Town, South Africa. Dr. Stein is board certified by the American Board of Radiology in Diagnostic Radiology and Vascular and Interventional Radiology. He is a fellow of both the Society of Interventional Radiology and the American College of Radiology. He is regarded as one of the pioneers in the development and clinical paradigm shift from invasive angiography to magnetic resonance angiography. It is my distinct pleasure and honor to welcome our commencement speaker, Dr. Barry Stein.
Good afternoon, everybody. President Olian, Provost Leibovitz, Dean McGovern, board members, honored guests, and most importantly, you, the graduates, your family and friends. It's truly an honor to stand here as a member of Hartford Healthcare's family on the grounds of one of our treasured partners, Quinnipiac University, forged by the leadership of your great president, President Judy Olian. Thank you so much, Judy. It's an extraordinary honor to be with all of you today, not just to celebrate what you've accomplished, but to help you launch into the future that will demand your imagination, resilience, agility, and willingness to change. My own path has been anything but linear or predictable. It's been a journey of continual reinvention rooted in a deep passion to impact the health and welfare of as many patients as is possible. From medical school in South Africa, I traded Cape Town's beautiful summer weather, much like today, for the deep freeze winters of rural Saskatchewan in Canada, minus 50s with a wind chill, where I practiced family medicine and then went on to immigrate to the United States. Each transition opened opportunities as well as challenges, requiring adaptation and new learning. I was drawn by the transformative intersection of medicine and technology early on. I trained to become an interventional radiologist, performing minimally invasive image-guided surgical procedures. This afforded me the privilege of a front row seat to experience firsthand the awesome power of imagination to radically improve patient outcomes with numerous groundbreaking innovations. These included the development of new imaging modalities such as CAT scans and MRIs that are commonplace today, which allowed us to see inside patients' bodies with extraordinary fidelity. We were able to diagnose abnormalities early on and much more accurately, and they guided us for the best cutting-edge technologies like angioplasties and stents to open up blocked blood vessels, or embolizations to stop life-threatening bleeding, all performed through small incisions using tiny catheters with image guidance. Over time, however, I recognized to have a broader impact in a world changing so quickly, much like ours today, it would require me to retool my skills and knowledge. And it's a theme that you've heard from every one of the speakers, the continual learning. So I returned to school in the middle of my career, and this time to business school, to immerse myself in the worlds of innovation, which is so important today, entrepreneurship, and of course, next generation AI, artificial intelligence. Continual self-reinvention and change for me has never been a detour. Never been a detour. It's been the path, the journey itself. And today I invite you to consider how this too could be your path. You are graduating into a world at an inflection point in healthcare, which is being reshaped in real time, changing in real time, reshaped by many different unrelenting forces, including increasing appropriate expectations for frictionless access to high-quality, affordable care, an insatiable appetite for technological innovation, and of course, big data, which is fueling AI. A technology which is accelerating at an unfathomable pace, with the promise of disrupting almost everything in healthcare and beyond in ways that are just too difficult to comprehend. The future promise is happening right now, transforming mundane operational tasks, automating mundane tasks at warp speed, how patients access healthcare information, being able to get an understandable summary of complex medical information at their fingertips, tailored to their own individual levels of understanding, how we diagnose disease more accurately, how we predict what may happen to a patient, and how best to treat and intervene. This is all about personalized care, knowing who our patients are, what they are at risk for, how best to prevent what they are at risk for, and what treatments would work best for them. Now is exactly when the world needs you. Now, to leverage this generational moment, which is like the dawn of electricity, where everything changed, in helping unlock the full potential of AI and other evolving innovations for our patients in a safe and secure way. The opportunities are limitless, constrained by our imaginations only. The risks, however, are potentially profound too, including amplifying bias, compromising data and security and patient privacy, unpredictable, uninterpretable AI, not being able to explain what's going on, erosion of our clinical skills and critical thinking due to over-reliance on AI, autonomous, out-of-control systems performing critical functions in our healthcare environment. Our patients are counting on us to remain the humans in the loop, and for us as healthcare professionals to be the leaders of that change. There is no question about the exponential changes we are living through and are about to experience. The call to action is to pause for a moment, each and every one of you, and ask yourselves if you are all ready for continual change yourselves. Are you ready for continual change yourselves? Your Quinnipiac University degree gives you that credibility. Your willingness to evolve and continuously change will give you the relevance to ride the huge wave of extraordinary innovation today and into the future. Innovation, however, is not just about inventing new things, the next shiny object. It's about seeing through new lenses. It's about thinking in new ways. It means questioning the status quo. It means challenging long-held assumptions. Remember, the most significant advances in healthcare have come from those who dared to think differently, who challenged conventional wisdom, and who were driven by unforgiving and unapologetic focus on our patients. Be the innovators. Don't just use the new tools. Shape them. Don't wait for change. Lead it. Nelson Mandela's famous mantra, I never lose. I either win or learn, has carried me through many continents, careers, and reinventions. If you adopt it, embrace it, every single one of the pivots becomes progress. Building upon your experiences and knowledge that came before it. It means bringing everything you've learned to the table and reapplying it in new domains through new lenses with the promise of having much more meaningful and greater impact. So here's what I invite you all to consider as you embark on your next chapters. Fall in love with the problem to solve, not the solution, not the shiny object. Fall in love with the problem. The solution may change, but the deeper purpose of serving your patient's health remains. Keep fiercely focused on the problem to solve. And remember that AI won't solve all our problems. Stay curious. Never stop asking questions. The tough questions. Always ask, why are we doing it this way? Then ask, what if we did it differently? Questions open many, many doors of opportunity to change. Stay resilient. We heard a lot about the resilience of this class from the COVID times. Not everything will work out the first time, or the second time, or the third time. Integrate what Nelson Mandela taught us, applying your learning to forge a different outcome next time. AI won't replace humans. AI won't replace humans. However, those who don't embrace it will be replaced by those who do. And stay collaborative. The spirit is palpable from this class. Stay collaborative. Innovation is a team sport. The best ideas emerge from when people with different perspectives work together toward a shared goal. And on that note, as I close, let me leave you with one final piece of wisdom. Not from a textbook, not from a lecture hall. Rather, my beautiful wife who's sitting there, who's a marriage and family therapist, who often reminds me, you can either be right or you can be in a relationship. You can either be right or you can be in a relationship. It never stops having meaning for me if I just stop and think about it. Pay attention to how fixed we become on being right, and often at the expense of our relationships. Relationships that are so key and so powerful to collaborate. Congratulations, class of 2025. Be proud ambassadors of Quinnipiac University and its mission. The future doesn't need more of the same. It needs more of you. More of you to lead with both wisdom and heart. Both wisdom and heart. More of you to have impact, which will be felt long after you have left the room. Thank you for the privileged opportunity to share this very special day with all of you along your very unique journeys. Thank you.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you for your partnership and for Hartford Healthcare's collaborative and transformational work with us here at Quinnipiac. All right, so you know what time it is now? Yeah, exactly. You ready? You ready? All right, let's graduate some students. I ask President Olean and Dean McCubbin to come forward for the awarding degrees from the School of Health Sciences.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science from the School of Health Sciences please approach the stage? Madison Aiello. Vlora Alka. Imani Nicole Alford. Amelia Elizabeth Angel. Allison J. Arcolio. Karen Elizabeth Au. Karen Elizabeth Au is the recipient of the Bachelor of Health Sciences Studies, Doctor of Occupational Therapy Program Senior Academic Achievement Award. Taylor Grace Audette. Lauren Paige Baker. Julia Elizabeth Bala. Nick J. Balcom. Bridget Ballion. Bridget Ballion is a recipient of the President's Scholarship Award and the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award. She is also the recipient of the Biomedical Sciences Achievement Award. Kayla Monique Barnett. McKenna Victoria Berry. Danielle Marie Battistoni. Eric Lampier Bauer. Brooke Lynn Baxley. Bridget Ann Beischlin. Erica A. Bertelli. Madison Teresa Bickford. Nicole P. Bierjitsky. Sophia Marie Blanchette. Sarah Marie Blizzard. Alyssa Brianna Blancourt. Maya Grace Bluen. Colin Patrick Blythe. Kaylee Maria Bowden. Hallie Bridget Bonner. Jill Elizabeth Bransefort. Marissa Renee Brickner. Megan Elizabeth Brieger. Isabel V. Brito. Avery Tessa Brummage. Zachary R. Brown. Soraya Ann Cecil Brunn. Rebecca Lena Brunetti. Isaac Thatcher Burtis. Nicholas G. Butler. Heather Marie Bynowski. Ainsley Brooks Campbell. Sophia Rose Capola. Michael James Carangelo. Olivia Joan Cardillo. Anna Luisa Carlos. Courtney Lynn Carrigan. Fiorella Castillo Murillo. Olivia Gabriel Celebrati. Layla Ann Chloe Salisi. Teresa Carolyn Centurion. Jada Chacon. Megan Elizabeth Chilbert. Olivia Foley Shavatoni. Olivia Foley Shavatoni is a recipient of the Bachelor of Health Sciences Studies, Master of Occupational Therapy Program Senior Academic Achievement Award. Victoria Lynn Cicero. Leah E. Clancy. Sarah Abigail Clare. Carrie Lee Hannah Clark. Lauren Lynn Klish. Marybeth Marjorie Codaspati. Jamie Lynn Condon. Jamie Lynn Condon is a recipient of the Harold Potts Memorial Physical Therapy Award. Caitlin Elizabeth Connors. Lauren Elizabeth Conran. Emily Mae Conroy. Megan Elizabeth Consolati. Sarah Elizabeth Corey. Jocelyn Correa. Jordan George John Cosmopoulos. Anna Rose Costello. Madeline Abigail Costello. Madeline Abigail Costello is a recipient of the President's Scholarship Award and the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award. Grace Amelia Cox. Ryan Thomas Cox. Jasmine Creighton. Margaret Alta Garcia Cravicor. Kirsten Lynn Cutlip. Jessica Alice Sear. Justin P. Sear. Catherine E. D'Amato. Gina Marie D'Angelo. Giovanna Molly Darren. Annabelle Mary DeFutis. Alexis Rose Delano. And coming up to the stage now is Sydney Elizabeth Denver. Sophia E. DeLeggy. Michaela Margaret Donahue. Madeline Lee Shue Drucker. Madeline Drucker's degree is being presented by her mother, Vice President and Dean of Students, Monique Drucker. Rachel Ann Doobie. Samantha Elizabeth Dumay. Lauren Emily Durkin. Tori Megan Edwards. Kimberly Marie Ellis. Tyler R. Eng. Amanda Diane Engel. Lucy McLeod Erickson. Isabel Marie Esposito. Annalise Angela Fabricator. Hamed Fakizada. Krista Jean Ferris. Jenna Joan Ferris. Jenna Joan Ferris is the recipient of the President's Scholarship Award and the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award. Jordan Fatone Ingenio. Grace Eleanor Focon. Christine Ava Federico. Christine Ava Federico is a recipient of the Radiological Sciences Student Achievement Award. Anissa Alexandra Ferranti. Danielle Mary Fetzner. Allison Veronica Figueroa. Kayla N. Finkel. Caroline Joan Fishbein. Connor Mark Fitzgerald. Katrina Rose Flaherty. Grace Marie Flanagan. Angela R. Fortin. Madeline Elizabeth Fortunio. Allison Foster. Kylie A. Friel. Noelle Renee Gadju. Jordan Garcia. Maria Garcia. Ava Rose Giacchetti. Dylan Edward Giannotti. Gianna Vincenza Giffone. Isabella Giordano. Maxim R. Goldberg. Felicia Janice Gomez Villabrera. Tyler J. Gaudreau. Taylor M. Gravel. Lydia Elizabeth Gerbel. Jacqueline Ray Grisdale. Jacqueline Ray Grisdale is the recipient of the President's Scholarship Award and the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award. She is also the recipient of the Outstanding Achievement in Industrial Engineering and Health Science Studies, a Student Achievement Award. James Joseph Godzicki. Sophia L. Gumaris. Carrie Catherine Gunther. Julia Elizabeth Guppy. Tessa Ray Hatchie. Kate Veronica Hagan. Mia Carolyn Hall. Aiden Augustine Henley. Jeremy Tyler Harris. Okay, hold. Carly Christine Haven. Jacqueline Grace Hayden. Camden Christine Hayes. Veronica Amelia Hergenhan. Jenna Ashley Hill. Olivia Annabelle Heyer. Tess A. Hofshire. Janiyah Holly. Gracie Ann Hopwood. Adelina Hottie. Ava Marie Howlett. Gwyneth Ann Hoyt. Timothy J. Hugg. Isabella Diane Hunt. Paige L. Hussey. Michael Irvolino Jr. Ella Ann Islib. Evan Thomas Jasek. Alyssa Marie Jazak. Chloe Elizabeth Jacobs. Charshelle Jenkins. Avery Taylor Jordan. Anna Jody Kaplan. Natalie Angelina Kay. Isabel Sandra Kessler. Sydney Rose Kiernan. Sydney Rose Kiernan is a recipient of the President's Scholarship Award and the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award. She is also the recipient of the Diagnostic Medical Sonography Achievement Award. Kaya Nicole Kirkland. Lauren Knight. Sarah Ann Kozakowski. Stephen Michael Cutfella. Stephen Michael Cutfella is a recipient of the Microbiology and Immunology Student Achievement Award. Jenny Markella Kotsouras. Haley Elizabeth Kaczynski. Sarah Dorothy Lancaster. Jake A. Lang. Pippa Jane Large. Alexandra Jane Lazar. Sarah Jody LeDuc. Harley Delilah LeClaire. Gabriella Leite. Alex Christian Lemire. Abigail Lenz. Magdalena Lewicki. Emily Faith Lieberman. Gianna Nicole Lipa. Taylor Allison Lindsay. Elizabeth Jamil Longo. Emma Catherine Luce. Olivia May Lopes. Danielle L. Lucidi. Emma Catherine Lynch. Nightsway Maldonado. Jordan Alexis Manowitz. James Angelo Marino. Jonathan William Marler. Ashley Ann Martini. Laura S. Martins. Melissa Alves Martins. Gabrielle Rose Masholi. Brooklyn Angelina Mastraccio. Brian Matadine. Jessica Marie Matson. Isabella Irene Mazzucco. Brianna Rose McConnell. Shay Thomas Nolan McCoy. Patrick Daniel McCran. Emma Grace McDonald. Eileen Mary McQuillan. Abigail Rose Meter. Lauren Elizabeth Mecca. Catherine Townley Meeks. Allison Morgan Melnichuk. Kennedy Rose Marola. Lauren E. Merrill. Hannah Lynn Michaels. Juliana Maria Melides. Austin Morgan Miller. Kaylee Brianne Miller. Christian Dennis Mojares. Olivia Rose Monte. Katie Elizabeth Moran. Gabriela Moreno. Gabriela Rose Moreno. Gianna Susan Moreno. Aiden Joseph Morin. Amir Mugawich. Ashley Isabel Mudd. Connor Daniel Mulcahy. Haley Emma Nelson. Sarah Lynn Nguyen. Jenna R. Nicoli. Isabella Nunez. Caitlin Francis Nutcher. Taylor Diane Obdike. Megan Ann O'Driscoll. Shannon Audrey O'Hare. Mackenzie Orlov. Rebecca Lee Oronzo. Matthias Oyervide. Olivia Marie Palladino. Bhavya Hamanshi Parak. Keegan Atwood Park. Megan Elizabeth Parson. Priya Pragnesh Patel. Anne Catherine Patwell. Jasper Amora Samantha Paul. Mary Therese Pelkey. Stephanie Ann Pereira. Stephen Thomas Peterson. Shelley Taylor Pettengill. Kelly Estefania Pinos. Elizabeth Grace Pinto Shaw. Megan Grace Pitts. Samantha Gerard Primavera. Maya Grace Prince. Jeremy Raya Reginden. Abigail Rose Ramon. Walter Reyes Arevalo. Katerina Elena Rigas. Christian T. Roberts. Caitlin Denise Rodriguez. Shayna Rosenstrack. Kylie Joy Rosenthal. Leah Roybal. Allison Nicole Rozak. Crystal Priya Rupram. Taylor Madeline Sahasian. Amanda Faith Solomon. Quinn Ryan Saltzman. Nicholas John Santos. Nicole Caitlin Saraceno. Matthew Sirocco. Thomas Christopher Shino. Olivia Grace Sagezi. Brett Stephen Servilla. Kylie Aaron Sheehan. Troy Aldrich Sheldon. Samantha Rose Sherman. Rachel Elizabeth Saminsky. Kara Elizabeth Silverman. Kara Elizabeth Silverman is a recipient of the Bachelor of Health Science Studies Occupational Therapy Program Senior Service Leadership Award and the Outstanding Senior Award. Emery Riley Syme. Gabrielle May Sparks. Sean Patrick Spillane. Ella Jeanette Squarsha. Sophia Nicole Stamos. Aiden Stankiewicz. Ashley Hope Starr. Andrew Sterling. Julia Renee Strand. Charles Thomas Strelkoff. Amanda Marie Sullivan. Amanda Marie Sullivan is a recipient of the Ryan O'Neill Academic Excellence Award. Emma Josephine Sweat-Villas. Emily Jones Swain. Taylor Reese Sleben. Alexandra Lee Taggart. Davisha Taylor. Jessica Kimberly Thompson. Madison Egan Thompson. Etta Joanne Thornton. Paige Catherine Thornton. Margaret Mary Tighe. Margaret Mary Tighe is a recipient of the Outstanding Student Affairs Leadership Award. Christina Marie Todd. Loriana G. Tomasello. Chrislyn Nicole Tompkins. Haley Rebecca Terrell. Elisa Noel Torres Yeckley. Zoe Francis Trotta. Zoe Francis Trotta is the recipient of the Joseph J. Woods, PhD, Athletic Training Sports Medicine Outstanding Student Award. Annie Elizabeth Troy. Juliana Tursky. Zoe V. Ewens. Iram Uzan. Angelina R. Vasquez. Diana Camila Vasquez Bracero. Kelly Maureen Vey. Daniela Marita Valion. Vittoria Maria Vitucci. Eleanor Chen Vogelsang. Randall Lynn Wallach. Taylor Nicole Walton. Gabrielle Ann Weinstein. Hannah Elizabeth Weinstock. Hannah Marie White. Brittany Taylor Wilder. Cole Orrin Wilson. Abigail Theresa White. Matthew John Wisniewski. Alexa Kimberly Wassell. Michael William Yo Jr., Molly Alexis Zapp, Taylor Susanna Zyman, Adam Jeffrey Zubluk, Emma Danielle Zick,
I ask all those candidates who just came through to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science.
Thank you, Dean McCubbin. It is my privilege, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, it's official. Okay. Yes, you can be seated.
Will the candidates
Sorry.
for the degree of Master
Jeff.
of Health Sciences please approach the stage? We will begin with Advanced Medical Imaging and Leadership. Angelina M. Coletti, Halen Christina Engstrom, Olivia May Gramazio, Nora Hajia, Gabriela Masato, Sarah Rose Poole, Michaela Rosemary Tyne, Elizabeth Jane Velez. Elizabeth Jane Velez is the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, Advanced Medical Imaging and Leadership. Brooke Ann Walker. Next, we call forward biomedical science candidates. Abigail Jane Aldrich, Alicia Marie Aldrich, Andres Sebastian Ariza, Brandon Elias Ossie, Delian Ayala Ramos, Sanaya Bankwala, Brianna Botello, Courtney M. Chokel, Brittany Bianca Clough, Ariana Diaz, Madison Elizabeth Enos, Anna Burl King, Philip Kostick, Kayla Darshini Kumar, Sydney Marie Lurs. Chowdhury Mutiam Mabazmi. Anthony G. Miller. Isabel Mera Montenegro Mizorani. Jacob Murphy. Shamie Valerie Garcia. Jessica Geraldine Ortiz. Emanuela Pinsey. Stefania O. Kwarku. Zachary Allen Tuck. Zachary Allen Tuck is the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, Master of Health Science, Biomedical Sciences. Sophia Vega. Next, we call forward cardiovascular perfusion candidates. Andrew John Benson. Katie Lynn Bernard. Brielle Kathleen Butad Olchek. Nicole Napolitano Elvezio. Nicole Napolitano Elvezio is a recipient of the William B. Schaefer Jr. Award. Kathleen Elizabeth Kelly. Austin Gerard Lincoln. Next, we call forward pathologist assistant candidates. Ami Teresa Almonte. Joanna Cynthia Aragon. Caleb Anthony Barrera. Sydney L. Bookman. Ashley Louise Buggy. Mackenzie T. Gogan. McKenna Ashley Graham. Gina Marie Grenga. Joseph Michael Kajander. Rakisha Morris. Casey Marie Phelps. Haley Nicole Popovich. Jacqueline Ann Shore. Jacqueline Ann Shore is the recipient of the Dr. Kenneth V. Colastian Award. Callan Spencer. Aiden Turek. Next, we call forward physician assistants candidates. Catherine Frances Adams. Sadia Ali. April Siri Alver. Tylee Vin Bao. Bianca Belmonte. Jacqueline Rose Callanan. Allison Brooke Chamberlain. Julia Elizabeth Charpentier. Kelsey Melissa Coolridge. Alyssa M. Crispino. Caitlin Daly. John A. DeFrancisco. Ariana Elisa Dominicus. Casey Morgan Donovan. Olivia Kathleen Esposito. Kaylin Marie Ferreira. Madeline Lily Folsom. Ashley Rose Guerin. Nicole E. Horn. Joseph L. Kaplow III. Michelle Lee Laraya. Justin Michael Lasella. Hope E. Mannion. Emily Rose Mankus. Natalie Rose Martinico. Madison Nicole Mazoyer. Anna R.S. Muchler. Elizabeth Peer. Katie E. Rogers. Katie E. Rogers is the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, Master of Health Science, Physician Assistant. Michael T. Sally. Julia Sarah Schachtman. Ashley Nicole Shaffron. Carter J. Smith. Brandon Peter Squibb. Ella Ray Squibb. Claudia Toma.
I ask those most recent candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree of Master of Health Science.
Thank you, Dean McCubbin. It's my privilege, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Health Science with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
We ask the candidates for the degree of Master of Occupational Therapy to please approach the stage. Alexandra Lynn Bowen. Amanda Madison Callahan. Megan Eileen Casey. Marissa Irene Cho. Mara Lynn Ciccarella. Evelyn Catherine Cottaspati. Lauren Rose Coleman. Brittany Elizabeth Como. Caitlin Elizabeth Cotton. Olivia Joy Daniel. Elizabeth Catherine Davis. Gianna Della Carpini. Jamie Lee Dente. McKenna Faith DeVoe. Isabella Rose DiClemente. Olivia Jane Ferreira. Annie Carmel Filingeri. Julia Carol Fishbein. Abigail Marie Fishbein. Brooke Paige Gallagher. Emma Carolyn Gatz. Lillian Louise Green. Rebecca Lynn Jensen. Rebecca Ruth Johnson. Grace Christian Cater. Catherine Patricia Keating. Mia Joan Lawrence. Avia R. Levine. Laura Marie Markery. Abigail McKinney. Erica King On. Morgan Elizabeth Nicholas. Kaylee Ryan O'Donnell Birch. Anya Mary O'Toole. Nadia Rodriguez. Nadia Rodriguez is the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, entry-level Master of Occupational Therapy. Erin Elizabeth Rogers. Jessica Hannah Roxar. Cara Palmieri Rumsey. Emily Ann Lucia Simoni. Mackenzie Smith. Jenna Susi. Chloe Ann St. Laurent. Jillian Marie Sumsky. Sierra Alexis Taplin. Isabella Josephine Yop. Sophia Grace Strayevsky.
Will the most recent candidates please rise? Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree Master of Occupational Therapy.
Thank you, Dean McCubbin. It's my privilege, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Occupational Therapy with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Great job.
We ask the candidates for the degree of Master of Social Work to please approach the stage. Madison Leola Anderson. Jessica L. Banning. Reva I. Bergman. Reva I. Bergman is a recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, Master of Social Work. Jacob Stephen Biello. Thalia Joanna Boney Rodriguez. Jessica Loretta Boucher. Lourdes Dionisia Bumgardner. Christopher Carter. Brittany Ann Casson. Denise Celestine. Rob Chatterton. Natasha Colo. Gabrielle Alexis Crawley. Shannon D'Alessandro. Ariane Davis. Leela Diane Davis. Morgan Victoria Edwards. Molly Margaret Finnegan. Daniel Four. Brittany Graham. Tejvi Grewal. Alicia Irie Herring. Natasha Holly. Tanya Irby Langley. Kylie Jackson. Justin Otto Kastenhuber. Amanda Marie McFarland. Giovanna Minelli. Alana Yvonne Morel. Shay Karen Mulher. Jerry Narcisse. Hartney Niles. Angel Pantano. Haley Marie Picard. Josephine Arden Provost. Alicia Roman. Gabrielle Ann Rossitano. Megan Nicole Schofield. Renee K. Scott. Serena Maturo Scully. Catherine Claire Sheehan. Heather Sinclair. Norman M. Smith. Madison Marie Stanchik. Crystal Harris Williams.
appreciate that. Trying to wait for them. Will those recent candidates please rise? Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree of Master of Social Work.
It is my privilege, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Social Work with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
I'd like to ask Dr. Nicole Fidanza and Dr. Karen Majeski to come forward to hood our occupational therapy graduates.
We ask the candidates for the degree of Occupational Therapy Doctorate to please approach the stage. Christina Carmona. Alyssa Lauren Marsh. Kristen Marie Ravello. Francine Ann Ruzick. Francine Ann Ruzick is a recipient of the Post-Professional Doctor of Occupational Therapy Achievement Award. Harsala D. Sarwadnia. Jessica Rachel Salop. Madison Ellen Cleary. Nicole Elizabeth Cobb. Nicole Elizabeth Cobb is a recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, entry-level Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Kenneth Eichmann III. Rebecca Jade Findley. Megan Judith Gamache. Robert Henry Katz. Lydia Louise Kessel. Nicole Caitlin Pandolfi. Miley Hong Tran.
I ask the candidates for the Doctoral of Occupational Therapy to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree of Occupational Therapy Doctorate.
We wouldn't want to miss this. It is my privilege, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Occupational Therapy Doctorate, with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Hearty congratulations.
I'd like to ask Dr. Ken Kusher and Dr. Tracy Wall to come forward to hood our doctoral of physical therapy candidates.
We ask the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy to please approach the stage. Ashley H. Amon. Nathan Anderson. Seth Barrett. Eric Barros. Jacqueline R. Beltram. Alexander Raphael Burnaby. Courtney Catherine Bezel. Hannah Catherine Brown. Kristen Elizabeth Collins. Ashley Elizabeth Constantine. Dhruv Parash Darji. Bailey Durr. Julia E. DeSantis. Gelsamina M. DiTomaso. Gelsamina M. DiTomaso is the recipient of the Gaylord Specialty Healthcare Scholarship Award. Jennifer Lee Druckman. Kate Elizabeth Duffy. Kate Elizabeth Duffy is a recipient of the Mark F. Tanskorsky Memorial Award. Adam J. Duran. Brianna A. Ferreira. Tiffany Michelle Abreu Ferrer. Robert K. Furtado. Emily Therese Gamper. Hannah Grace Gibbison. Eric A. Glazer. Mel A. Gonzalez. Jessica Ann Graber. Kathleen Sarah Hanley. Caitlin Huang. Jacob Gerald Hugg. Christy R. Yanakino. Your last name. Alexa R. Immy. Jemelyn Kenio Aquino. Megan Taylor Kalukian. Marissa Ann Kaiser. Samantha Grace Knight. Jack E. Colvig. Matthew J. Kroon. Matthew J. Kroon is a recipient of the Gaylord Specialty Healthcare Scholarship Award. Cameron E. LaGuardia. Rachel B. Lieberman. Sanu A. Matthew. Kira N. McDevitt. Isabella Aluna Merlino. Jessica Ann Miller. Angelina Minchelo. Alexander M. Morton. Callie A. Nigro. Caitlin Jenna Norman. Connor D. O'Callahan. Kelly Helen O'Donnell. Kaylee R. Patton. Robert W. Pereira. Bianca Rose Pisani. Jack Thomas Post. Katie M. Renoro. Matthew R. Renee. Alexa M. Rice. Madison Page Rudolph. Emily Lynn Salpetro. Jillian Camille Scott. Isabella Rose Sinibaldi. Juliana G. Torto. Brian Vergelis. Maria C. Vos. Samantha Lynn Wall. Lauren Grace Wendland. Hannah Elizabeth Wixon. And the final graduate for 2025, Brendan M. Ziax.
I ask the final candidates to rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy.
Thank you, Dean McCubbin. It is my privilege, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy and all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to everybody.
All right, congratulations to all the graduates. It's now my privilege to introduce Pam Martinez. Pam is an alum and a member of our Alumni Association Board.
Thank you. It is an honor to stand before you today, not only as a proud graduate of the class of 1986, but also as a representative of the Alumni Association Board. Today is a momentous occasion, and I am thrilled to welcome you to the next chapter of your Quinnipiac journey. Before we turn our attention to our newest graduates, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the Quinnipiac alumni who are here today as proud family members of the class of 2025. If you are a Babcock parent, sibling, or relative, please stand or raise your hand. Your love and support has helped make this day possible. Thank you, Legacy families. Now, graduates, I ask you to rise if you are able. It's time for a tradition that marks this incredible milestone. I invite you to move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. With this simple motion, you officially transition from student to alumnus, joining a global network of Bobcats who will always be here to support you and to celebrate you. This is not goodbye. It's just the beginning of your lifelong connection with Quinnipiac. Wherever life takes you, remember, you are a Bobcat for life. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Pam. All right. Yes, many, many congratulations, graduates. And as we conclude today's ceremony, the platform party will recess to the rear of the quad, followed by faculty and graduates. Please remain at your seats until the recessional concludes. You're then invited to join us at the rear of the quad for a post-ceremony reception. On behalf of President Olean, the deans, the faculty and staff of Quinnipiac University, I again offer my congratulations to the class of 2025. For those who are able, please stand for the recessional. And just so you know, we're marching out to a song that was overwhelmingly voted on by you,